The cobbles of Weatherfield are hiding some incredibly dark secrets right now. And if you thought you knew what was going on with Sam Blakeman, you need to sit down and listen closely. We are watching a heartbreaking and terrifying spiral, and fans are starting to connect some very disturbing dots about his possible involvement in a recent, mysterious death. Add to that the intense pressure Summer Spellman is under as accusations surfaced and the boys in blue close in, plus a massive, explosive Driscoll family secret involving blackmail and a covered-up passing. The drama is at an absolute boiling point. If you want to stay on top of every twist, turn, and spilled secret on the cobbles, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to CoronationST update right now so you never miss out on the tea. Let us talk about Sam. We all know he has been through the ringer, dealing with intense manipulation and emotional trauma that would break anyone. But the way he is coping is taking a very dark turn. Instead of getting the help he needs, Sam has turned to illicit focus helpers, specifically taking unprescribed ADHD medication. He is using them to cope, but it is completely messing with his reality. We are talking about severe, mind-bending hallucinations. He is seeing things that are not there, reacting to invisible threats, and his erratic behavior is off the charts. It is honestly terrifying to watch someone lose their grip on reality like this. But here is where the tea gets incredibly hot. The viewers have been watching his timeline very closely, and a massive theory is blowing up online. With Sam losing time and not knowing what is real, a lot of fans are speculating that he might actually be the one responsible for that recent, tragic death on the street. Think about it. He has the missing hours, the altered state of mind, and the absolute lack of control right now. Could sweet, innocent Sam have actually caused someone's demise while completely out of his mind on these unprescribed meds? It is a massive allegation, but the writers are definitely dropping breadcrumbs. Every time he looks panicked or confused about where he was, the alarm bells ring louder. If Sam really did play a part in that unaliving, the fallout is going to be historic. And while Sam is battling his own mind, Summer Spellman is battling the authorities. Things are not looking good for her at all. Severe accusations surfaced recently, and the pressure is pushing her right to the edge. She is facing some intense questioning, sitting across from the detectives, and you can see the absolute panic in her eyes. But instead of playing it safe and getting good advice, Summer is making some incredibly reckless decisions. It is like she is hitting the self-destruct button. Every choice she makes right now seems designed to dig her hole even deeper. When the authorities are breathing down your neck, the last thing you should do is start acting highly suspicious, but Summer just cannot seem to stop herself. The stress is eating her alive, and she is taking risks that could land her away for a very long time. Is she covering for someone else? Or is she actually guilty of the things they are looking into? The sheer panic makes it look like she has something massive to hide. But if you want to talk about hiding massive secrets, we have to look at the Driscoll family. This subplot is delivering some of the best drama we have seen all year. For the longest time, there has been a shadow over this family, a whispered rumour about a familial death that was swept under the rug. Well, the rug is finally being pulled. A long-hidden secret has just been confessed, and it changes absolutely everything we know about Maggie. It turns out Maggie's past actions are directly tied to that tragic death. We are talking about a major cover-up, a situation where the truth was buried deep to protect the family name. But nothing stays buried forever in Weatherfield. Enter Megan Walsh. Megan has somehow gotten her hands on this explosive information, and she is using it to her full advantage. The blackmail storyline here is intense. Megan has Maggie backed into a corner, holding the ultimate trump card. If Megan speaks, Maggie goes down, and the entire Driscoll family's stability is permanently shattered. It is a ticking time bomb. The tension in those scenes is thick enough to cut with a knife, and you just know that Megan is going to squeeze every single drop of advantage out of Maggie before the truth inevitably explodes. The psychological weight on all these residents right now is just staggering. Weatherfield feels like a pressure cooker that is about to blow. Let's dive a little deeper into how Sam's situation might collide with the rest of the street. If the authorities are already poking around Summer's life, how long until their gaze shifts over to Sam's erratic behaviour? When accusations surfaced for Summer, she panicked. If those same detectives start asking Sam about his whereabouts during the time of the mysterious death, he will not even be able to give them a straight answer because of those illicit meds. He literally does not know what is real. And honestly, it makes you wonder if someone else is pulling the strings behind the scenes. Could someone have planted the idea in Sam's head? After the emotional abuse he suffered, he is incredibly vulnerable. It is the perfect setup for a frame job. If the real culprit knows Sam is seeing things and losing time, they could easily use him as the perfect scapegoat. Meanwhile, Summer's reckless path is bound to cross with someone who means her harm. She is so desperate to escape the heat of the investigation that she is trusting the wrong people and going to places she shouldn't be. Every time she lies to the boys in blue, she adds another layer to her potential downfall. The viewers are screaming at their screens, begging her to just get a lawyer and stay quiet. But the writers are brilliantly portraying the sheer, irrational panic of a young person in way over their head. And the worst part is, the more she tries to fix it, the worse it gets. It is a classic tragedy in the making. As for the Driscolls, Maggie's confession wasn't just a brief moment of guilt, it was a dam breaking. The psychological trauma of carrying the weight of a familial death for so long has completely aged her. You can see the exhaustion in her eyes. But Megan Walsh doesn't care about trauma or guilt. She only cares about leverage. The dynamic between Maggie and Megan is pure gold for us drama lovers. It is a game of cat and mouse, but the mouse has the nuclear launch codes. Megan's blackmail isn't just about money or favours, it is about absolute control. She wants to own Maggie, and knowing Maggie, she isn't going to stay a victim forever. Right now, she is terrified, but when a cornered animal realises it has nothing left to lose, it fights back. I fully expect Maggie to come up with a desperate, possibly dangerous plan to silence Megan. Will we see another mysterious demise on the street to cover up the first one? It would not be the first time a resident took permanent measures to protect their secrets. The intertwining of these storylines is what makes this current era of the show so compelling. You have Sam losing his mind, Summer losing her freedom, and the Driscolls losing their legacy. It is an era of intense consequences. Nobody is safe, and everybody has a secret. The speculation online is wild, with theories suggesting that these three seemingly separate events might actually share a common thread. What if the person Megan is blackmailing Maggie over has a connection to the accusations levelled against Summer? Or what if the illicit substances Sam is taking were supplied by the very people Summer is now tangled up with? The Cobbles are a small place, and secrets have a way of bleeding into one another. We are watching a masterclass in suspense. The writers have perfectly balanced the emotional heartbreak of Sam's mental decline with the high-stakes thrill of police interrogations and ruthless blackmail. It is a darker, grittier tone that avoids being excessively graphic, but still hits you right in the chest. You feel the panic. You feel the paranoia. You feel the walls closing in on Maggie, Summer, and Sam. It is brilliant television, and we are going to be right here breaking down every single moment, every hidden clue, and every shocking confession as it happens. So keep your eyes peeled, trust nobody on that street, and stay tuned to see who breaks first under the immense pressure of Weatherfield's darkest chapter. If you loved this deep dive and want to keep up with all the hottest tea from the Cobbles, do not forget to hit that subscribe button for CoronationST update and drop a comment below with your wildest theory on who is really responsible for the recent demise. See you in the next one.